So let's start the question 7. Actually, this is again a section, and this section contains 4 items. Got the point? So in this section, we will do the question number 7, 8, 9, and 10. Got the point? So we can do it. This question is having its background in the normal distribution and again in the standard normal. So it is very easy to do. You can find it very easy. Let x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, x6, x7, there are only 7 variables and all are following normal 0, 1. Got the point? So all are following normal 0, 1. Then let me just see the question. It says that x5 minus x6 minus plus x7 upon this. What we need to do is we need to check this form. We need to create this form. Got the point? And let me just create it. So here x5 minus x6 plus x7. Let me see what is the distribution of this. Actually, when we seen it, it came in my mind that it seems like the Fisher's T, because in the Fisher's T there is variable above, there is a root under, and there is a variable under the root under. Got the point? So inside the root under. So we need to check what are the distributions, because if distributions can be done and if definitions can be satisfied, then we will be able to do it very easily. Now see here, if I see that what is the distribution of x5 minus x6 plus x7, all of these are independent, all of these have mean 0 and variance 1. So expectation of, if I take expectation of x5 minus x6 plus x7, it will also be 0, because 0 g plus minus 0 plus 0 is 0. So it will follow, and you know that if there are independent normal, then their linear combination is also normal. So it is normal with mean 0, and what should be the variance? 1 plus 1 plus 1, because there is no covariance. Got the point? So 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3. So if I write x5 minus x6 plus x7 upon root 3, again this will follow normal 0, 1. Got the point? So it seems like this is the ratio of a standard normal variate to the independent chi-square variates, because in the numerator it contains x5, x6, x7, in the denominator it contains x1, x2, x3, x4, and x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, x6, x7 all are independent. So obviously x1, x2, x3, x4 will be independent of x5, x6 and x7. It seems easy. So now let me just see the denominator. So this is following normal 0, 1. So actually it has written just this, but it should be written this one in the numerator. So now let me see what are the adjustments done. So let me just see, if we check for this one, then x1 plus x2 plus x3 will follow normal with mean again 0, because mean will be 0. Expectation of x1 plus expectation of x2 plus expectation of x3, all are 0, so 0. And variance 1 plus 1 plus 1, because there is no covariance, covariance will be 0 due to independence. So this is 3. That does imply that x1 plus x2 plus x3, not 3, it is x3, upon root 3 is following normal 0, 1. And so their square will follow chi-square 1. Is it? So this implies that x1 plus x2 plus x3 all square upon root 3 square is 3. It will follow chi-square 1. Chi-square with 1 degree of freedom. And because x4 follows normal 0, 1, so this implies x4 square follow again chi-square 1. We know by the additive property of chi-square that if there are two variates x and y following chi square n1 and chi square n2, then their sum will follow chi square with n1 plus n2 degree of freedom. So if I write here that this is x1 plus x2 plus x3 square upon 3 and plus x4 square, then this will follow chi square with 1 plus 1, that is 2 degree of freedom. Now see, actually this is not exactly, but yes, I can see that if 3 is there, then whole will be here. Got the point? So this is 2 degree of freedom. Now let me create from this the t. Got the point? T statistic. So let me create, if I write here t, then t will be equal to, I am writing a small only. Got the point? Capital should not be written. So if I write a small t, then it will be x5 minus x6 plus x7, is it, divided by root 3. It should be in the numerator, and in the denominator there should be independence are already discussed. There should be x1 plus x2 plus x3 whole square upon 3 and plus x4 square, but divided by their degree of freedom. So it should be divided by their degree of freedom, that is 2. And we know that if I am writing it, this will follow t distribution with 2 degree of freedom, because this is the degree of freedom that is generally put it there. Now let me just arrange it. If this is same as what is given, then that's okay, or otherwise there will be some changes. Got the point? So let me just see. You know that the denominator of denominator is the numerator. So root 2 is in the denominator. It should be put in the numerator. That is root 2. And then x5 minus x6 plus x7. Got the point? Divided by, see here, root 3 was there. So root 3 should be like the denominator of the numerator is again denominator. So just see here, root 3. So root 3 will come inside this as 3. So I will write here, if I will multiply it by 3 and multiply it by 3, then you can see that these two will occur, like 3 cancel. So it will happen root under x1 plus x2 plus x3 whole square plus 3 x4 square, is it? So this will happen. That means I think this one is the expression that is already given. So this is following, this is exactly following t distribution with 2 degree of freedom. Got my point? So this is the expression that has been given. That means it will follow t distribution with 2 degree of freedom. Got my point? T distribution with 2 degree of freedom. So this is the case for this particular question. Let me just see now the question number 7. So what is the question number 7? That let me see. Now see here, we know that xi's are following normal 0 1. So xi squared, this will imply xi squared will follow chi squared 1, is it? Xi squared will follow chi squared 1. And so if I write here that x1 squared plus x2 squared plus x3 squared plus x4 squared, then this will follow chi squared with 4 degree of freedom, because you know that sum of chi squared is chi squared with degree of freedom to be sum. Got the point? So it is chi squared 4. Now we know this. Let me just say it y. Got the point? So it is y. Got the point? Y following chi square. Now we know that if y follow chi squared n, then expectation of y to the power r is equal to 2 to the power r gamma n by 2 plus r upon gamma n by 2. Got the point? Here the value of n is already given 7, x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, x6, x7. Got the point? But this n is not that one. This n is actually this degree of freedom. Got the point? So the value of n here is 4. So here n equal to 4. Here n equal to 4. Now see here, n equal to 4. Now we have to find 1 upon this, and this is y. So we have to find the expectation of 1 upon y. Is it? See here, there is a condition in this. R is always greater than minus n by 2. Got the point? Now see here, n is equal to 4. So R greater than minus 4 by 2, that is minus 2. So R greater than minus 2, R can take value minus 1 as well. Got the point? So here I am taking the value of R equal to minus 1 so that I can do the reciprocal. Got the point? So if I write here expectation of y to the power minus 1, at the place of R I have written minus 1, which I can write. So it will be expectation of 1 upon x1 square plus x2 square plus x3 square plus x4 square. Got the point? And this will be equal to, just put R equal to minus 1. So and n equal to 4. So this will be 2 to the power minus 1. That is 1 by 2. So let me just write 1 by 2. There is no issue. 1 by 2. Got the point? And gamma 4 by 2 n equal to 4. 4 by 2 R equal to minus 1 upon gamma 4 by. So if you see, this will be, I am again doing it here only. So this will be 4 by 2, that is 2 minus 1. So this is gamma 1. Let me just change it to the gamma 1. Gamma 1. And this is gamma 2. Is it? So this is gamma 2. Gamma 2. Now you already know that gamma n is equal to factorial n minus 1. But factorial 0 is equal to 1. Generally we write. So this is factorial 0 and this is factorial 1. Factorial 1 is equal to 1. Factorial 0 is equal to 1. So this becomes 1. And so the value is equal to 1 by. So expectation of y to the power minus 1, that is expectation of this, is equal to 1 by 2, that has been asked. So the value will be C. The value is 1 by 2. Now this is the question number 8. So now let me just do the next question. That next question is question number 9. This question is too easy than that one. As we have seen that the x1 square plus x2 square plus x3 square plus x4 square was following chi square 4. Similarly, x4 square, if I will write x5 square, x6 square plus x7 square, will also follow chi square 4, because these are also normal 0 1 and their square will be chi square 1 1 1. Is it? So in this case I have to just see that whether these two are independent or not. Yes, because this is based on x1 x2 x3 and this is based on x4 x5 x6 x7, and all x1 x2 x3 x4 x5 x6 x7 are independent. So these are independent. Now let me see y1 equal to, let me say y1 equal to expect x1 plus x2 plus x3. Then it will follow normal 0 3, and y2 equal to, I am writing 1 upon x4 square plus x5 square plus x6 square plus x7 square. Got the point? So expectation of y2 is this. Whatever will be its value, I am not going to find it. Got the point? I am not going to find it. Now if I am writing here that this is expectation of y1 into y2, expectation of y1 into y2, then there is no issue. Why? Because y1 is equal to this and y2 equal to 1 upon this. So we are writing the same thing. But as we know that y1 and y2 are independent, whatever its value will be, I don't know. Got the point? Whatever its value, whatever its expectation will be, I don't know. But again, though we can find it very easily, it is 1 by 2. We have already found in the previous question. But again as well. So this will be equal to, we know that if y1, y2 are independent, then expectation of y1, y2 is equal to expectation of y1 into expectation of y2. Now expectation of y1 will do their work. into expectation of y2. So I don't know what is expectation of y2. Again, then we know the expectation of y1, which is 0. So 0 multiplied anything is 0. So this becomes 0, and so this is the answer, that A is the correct option. A is the correct option, that is its answer will be 0. Got the point? Now this is the question. Now let me do the next question. So next question is question number 10. It is based on Cauchy distribution, and you know that Cauchy is the ratio of independent standard normal variates is Cauchy. You know, we know already that ratio of independent standard normal variate is Cauchy. It already said that this is Cauchy 0, 1. There can be different situations as well, but here it is not needed. So Cauchy 0, 1. Let me just see what is the distribution of x1 plus x2, because we need to, because see here, there should be y, there should be z, where y should follow normal 0, 1 and z should follow normal 0, 1. Then it will be called Cauchy 0, 1. Got the point? So let me just see, x1 plus x2 follow normal 0, 2. You know it well. So this implies that x1 plus x2 upon root 2, it will follow normal 0, 1. Got the point? You know it already. Now x3 plus x4 plus x5 plus x6 plus x7, it will follow normal. Mean will be 0, obviously. Variance will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because 1, 1, 1 is there, so comma 5. Got the point? And so this implies that x3 plus x4 plus x5 plus x6 plus x7 upon root 5 will follow normal 0, 1. So at this place, let me just write it in the numerator and write it in the denominator. So once we write it, what we will get? x1 plus x2 plus x, let me just see, sorry, x3 plus x4 plus x5 plus x6 plus x7 upon root 5 and into x1 plus x2 upon root 2. Is it? So, but you know already that denominator of denominator is the numerator. So let me just do it. So this becomes root 2 should be in numerator, and this is x1 plus x2, which is already given. This divided by, so lambda should be equal to this one. So that means, so this implies, and this is following Cauchy 0, 1. Obviously this will follow Cauchy. So lambda is equal to root 2 by root 5. So what is the value of lambda? Lambda is equal to root 2 upon root 5. So then this implies lambda square is equal to 2 by 5, and this implies 5 lambda square is equal to 2. So they have asked the value of 5 lambda square, which is equal to 2. 5 lambda square, which is equal to 2. The correct option is B. And this is the question. That's why I'll always say that join the sunrise classes for your best preparation, because we have a dedicated team of doubt experts, the dedicated team of test series, and we are working hard to make everything available for the students, not only for just the Hindi background students, but also for the, because we know that there are lots of materials, there are lots of things we have given to the Hindi background students. They have bilingual, they generally understand Hindi but can't speak, can't make into it in the more enjoyable way. But there are students who do not understand Hindi, and they should be given the priority. So we have given the priority to them, and we have started the batches thoroughly in English. Must join it. Got the point? So this is the question.